Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mongooly Show. It's going to be a short one this week as we're going to go over the weekly update from Friday. Unfortunately, the biggest event news here, we don't have all the math that we're going to need, so we're going to have to revisit this on Wednesday, but for now, we'll break it down as best we can and tell you what you need to know going into the week. Let's get into it. Alright, the new Ghost Rider, Robbie, is coming to the game Monday, starting tomorrow. You can unlock him for 675 power cores. If you want a chance, you can get up to 180 shards, but you're more likely to get 2 to 4, let's be honest. If you want to spend power cores, though, this isn't a bad week to do it, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, so keep that in mind. Alright, so the Hala 51 event starts on Wednesday. What you're going to be doing is doing raid battles with your Bifrost team to be getting points, as well as opening energized orbs. Now, as of right now, we don't really know how we're going to be unlocking those energized orbs, or how we're going to be earning those energized orbs, I guess. So we'll have to come back to this on Wednesday. But for right now, I can tell you that there are 2 reset charges, as well as 72,000 temp pads on the line, for a grand total of 132,000 temp pads. You're also going to get some Doctor Strange shards, which are very unexciting, but if you're like me and you didn't level up Doctor Strange because he hasn't been a very good character for a very long time, this is actually going to top me out and get me to 7 stars, so I'm kind of looking forward to it, despite the fact that it's a pretty meh reward. I totally understand if you're just like, Doctor Strange, who cares? Now, as far as what we're going to want to do, from what we do know, is you need to do raid battles with your Bifrost characters. Assuming you've got all 5 of them, you'll need to do about 8 raids. You don't need to win those raids, you just need to play them, and that'll get you 10,000 points. You want to have at least one character at 7 stars. Now, Loki has been out for a very long time. Hopefully you've got your Loki up that high. If you do, then this event becomes way, way easier for you. You will need to win 5 battles with Loki. If you do that, that's going to give you this 20,000 points, but it should stack up with these 8,000 and 5,000 points as well, giving you a grand total with the 10,000 points of 43,750 points. That's enough to give you all of the temp pads and one of the reset charges for 102,000 points towards the monthly event. That's not bad. We do want to get this other reset charge though, and what that means is after we've done that, we got our 43,750 points, we're still going to need to open 10 orbs. As I said, we don't really know how we're going to do that yet, so we will come back to this event on Wednesday and I'll tell you how to get those orbs. If you do want to make it all the way to the very bottom, you're going to need 29 orbs, so hopefully there's a really good way of earning these things. There is a leaderboard, don't worry about it. There's also a web milestone event going on. Now, I thought that I read this and this was one of those events that like happens for 7 days, but it recurs every day. Maybe I read that wrong initially, but now it's looking like it is a duration of 7 days, which is really good because this would have been insane to have tried to do every single day. What you're going to be doing is spending power cores. And how that's going to work is you've got a 20-to-1 ratio, which is really good, but it's still a lot of power cores if you want to get all the way to the bottom. If you want to just get your temp pads and move on with life, you're going to want to spend about 150 power cores every single day for 7 days. If you do want to get down here, this is going to be 1 Energizer orb down at milestone 6. That's going to be about 180 milestones a day. And if you want to get down to the bottom, which is 2.5 Energizer orbs, I don't know why they didn't make it 3, but whatever, 2.5 Energizer orbs, that's going to be about 300 power cores every single day. Now, I usually recommend for events like this, you spend about 200 power cores, so it's up to you if you want to spend that extra 100. Where I'm at in the game, I'm making 200 power cores every single day from the arena, sometimes a little more, but generally about 200 power cores. So I'm only at a net loss of 100 a day. So it kind of depends on where you're at with your arena and how often you're getting power cores, if this is going to be worth it to you. But so far, this is the only way I know of getting energized orbs, and it's only going to give you 2.5. So we're going to have to figure out where those other 7.5 are going to come from if you do want to hit this reset charge, which of course we do. Come back Wednesday, I'll have a video about it. We can talk over the math much more in depth then. Endless Time is the weekly Blitz event. Not going to go too in depth on this. It is just the Eternals, of which there are only 2. They have been around for quite some time, but they weren't farmable until recently. So if you don't have 7 stars on these, that is going to make it a little bit tougher. But if you do have 7 stars on either one of them, 25,000 points each means you're only going to have to do 4 battles to max this event out. If you've got both of them, that's 2 battles. That's pretty simple math. And you're going to get 10,400 temp pads if you make it all the way to the bottom. Good luck. Light Warriors is going to be an event coming out on Wednesday. We don't know too much about it at the moment. It is an event campaign. It's going to be how you're unlocking Miss Marvel, and it's got a brand new keyword for a bunch of characters that you're going to be able to use to unlock this. There are 3 difficulty levels, each with 9 missions, and if you want to do hard or heroic, you're going to need to use 5 characters from the Energized trait. Let's take a look at what that means. So these are your Energized characters. You can see there's a wide range, and there's some pretty heavy hitters on here, some really good meta characters, so this shouldn't be too hard of an event, I'm assuming. You've got Viv Vision, Dazzler, Shang-Chi, Nemesis, America Chavez, Moonstone, Phyla-Vell, Vision, Moondragon, Yellow Jacket, Kitty Pryde, Invisible Woman, Electro, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Cyclops, Ironheart, and Rescue. So of those 17 characters, I'm pretty sure you should be able to do this event. Hopefully you've got at least 5 of these characters maxed out or high level at least, and you should be able to walk through this event, hopefully getting your Ms. Marvel. We'll talk about it more on Wednesday when the event comes out. Now, as mentioned previously, they are doing one last run for all the Apocalypse Horseman Scourges, and then they're going to rework how you're going to unlock those Horsemen. So, Death is coming out tomorrow, Monday. That's Archangel. I have a good video. If you're struggling on how to unlock Archangel, I have a video that I made about how to do it easily. And it's by far my biggest video on this channel with over 5,000 views and over 120 something likes. If you want to check that out, you can if you're struggling. If you are not struggling and you've unlocked Archangel, that video will not help you. Don't worry about it. I appreciate your support, but it's fine. But if you're having a hard time, go check that out. I'll leave a link down in the comments below, and hopefully that'll help you out on the last time that you have a chance to do it. There is also a Val update, so you can kind of customize your character, change what she looks like. You can make her a dude, make him a woman, have a helmet, no helmet, dude with a helmet, whatever you want. There's lots of options. I really like this. It's a made-up character, so why not? Make her look however you like. I chose this one. I don't know why. Just did. And that's it. Well, as I said, this is just going to be a short episode. We'll go more in depth on Hala 51 and the Light Warriors on Wednesday when those events are actually out and we can go over them a little bit better. Another thing I should mention is you're going to want to talk to your Alliance members and probably do a raid that's a little bit lower for the Hala 51 event. If you do one that doesn't have any requirements, you can bring your Bifrost team into whatever battle you want, having a better chance of winning those with those 7 stars or just playing your raids at all. If you're going to play one where you have to play specific characters on specific maps, you're going to have people fighting for those mystic spots, and you don't want that. Just play 1 or 2 raids where it's much lower level, let everybody get their attacks in, finish the event off. It won't hurt you in the long run, and your whole alliance will be happier for it. That's what I recommend. Give it a shot. And if you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, please consider giving it a like and or subscribe. Really helps the channel out a lot. Really appreciate it. We're trying to hit monetization because why not? It's just a for fun thing, but I mean, that's a nice little goal to have, right? So help me out with that if you can. I'd really appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. Good luck to you.